name is Sean Brennan with Workpermit.com. Today we'll be speaking with Sanwar Ali, one of our consultants, about some highlights in immigration news for the past few months. Hello, Sanwar.
Well, thanks for inviting me today.
So where are we now with the HSMP changes that are being challenged?
The government is facing challenges on several fronts over HSMP. The HSMP changes in November and December last year have been widely thought as being unfair. What has happened is that people who came under HSMP under the previous scheme have to qualify for an extension under the new scheme. A lot of people do not qualify for an extension under the new scheme. That is the unfairness in the new system. The government has been facing legal action on a number of fronts. There is a judicial review of the HSMP changes this month. There has been an appeal by an immigrant who's in the UK under HSMP against a decision by the Home Office to refuse him an extension. He won his appeal. Damien Green, the shadow immigration minister, that's for the opposition party in the UK, has condemned the changes and has said that the changes should be suspended for the time being. So the government is facing a lot of problems with the changes they made to HSMP. It is hoped at the very least that the government will relent over the retrospective aspects of the changes so that people who were previously under HSMP under the old scheme would still be able to apply for extension under the old criteria.
Germany has passed some new legislation about immigration. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, Germany, like a lot of countries, has decided that they want their immigrants to know more about Germany, about the culture, the language, the way of life in Germany. So for a lot of immigrants, non-EU citizens and people who need visit visas anyway to come to Germany, it's going to be more stringent. You are going to have to know some German and you're going to have to learn something about Germany. At the same time, for businessmen, it is actually a bit easier. For businessmen, the investment requirement has gone down from €1 million to €500,000. And as a businessman, you no longer need to employ 10 people, you only need to employ 5 people. So it's become more difficult for a lot of people, but a bit easier for businessmen.
Ireland has introduced the third-level graduate scheme, similar to other schemes for students in countries such as the UK and Australia.
Yes, Ireland, like a number of other countries like the UK and Australia, has decided they want to encourage foreign graduates to remain in Ireland. So under the third-level graduate scheme, graduates from Irish universities at first degree, master's or PhD will, in many cases, be allowed to stay for 6 months, during which time they will hopefully be able to qualify for a longer-term visa, perhaps an Irish green card or an Irish work permit. So that's very positive for foreign graduates who want to stay in Ireland.
George Bush's top economic advisors have said that immigration is good for the U.S.
Yes, that's true. Immigration has been great for America, and I think that that should be said more often. It has been controversial at times, but I think overall it has been excellent for the United States. Immigrants contribute a lot to the economy. There is a 40% higher rate of entrepreneurial activity by immigrants than by native-born Americans. They are more innovative and they're much more likely to start a business. So that's very good for the US economy. They also contribute $30 billion towards the wages of native-born Americans. So, overall, immigration is great for the US and it should be encouraged.
Surely this is controversial.
Yes, Bush has been trying to go ahead with his immigration reform. Unfortunately, there is a problem. There are conservative elements in Congress. There's a bloc that are preventing further reform. it's uncertain what's going to happen now. That's very sad because the US needs immigration reform. There are millions of illegal immigrants in the US. There is, at the same time, severe skill shortages in certain areas. The whole system does need to be reformed to allow immigrants that are needed for the US to be allowed entry. So it's very sad that reform has been stalled. It is hoped that that will change in future.
Well, thank you, Sanwar, for spending some time with us today to speak about immigration news.
Well, thanks for inviting me today.
And thank you for watching our video, and please keep an eye out on our website for more updates to immigration news in the future. Bye-bye.